Welcome to This Week in East Brunswick. Today we head up to the East Brunswick High School as Athletic Director Chris Iannazzo talks with student athletes in a fall season high school sports preview. Then Mayor David Stahl brings us a brand new business spotlight from Investors Bank. Playhouse 22 is ready to raise the curtain on their production of The Producers, and we'll speak with the director. And Al Nygren continues the New Jersey Film Festival Filmmaker interview series as the co-directors and writers of the great feature All in Time sit down in studio. So stay with us. This Week in East Brunswick starts now.
Hi everybody, my name is Chris Iannazzo. I'm the Supervisor of Physical Education and Athletics for the East Brunswick Public Schools. Welcome to East Brunswick High School as we start our fall season with all of our fall sports here. We are right in the middle of preseason, getting ready to start our regular season shortly. I'd like to take this time to talk to a couple of our athletes from each team just to find out their goals, some of their leadership skills, and talk about the facilities. I'm here with Phil and Jason from the boys soccer team. Guys, tell us a little bit about your goals for this season.
I would most definitely say one of our goals is bringing back the GMC championship to EBHS and also getting our first state title this year.
It's good. You guys have been working very hard in the off-season with the captain's practices and things, and now that the preseason has started, you did lose a little bit of leadership. So, Jay, what do you think you guys are going to bring to the team to bring back that leadership?
Well, we were fortunate enough 2 years ago to be on the team that won the GMC title, and we're able to bring that experience to this year in order to help us bring back the GMC plaque to East Brunswick High School.
That's great. Like I said, you guys have put in a whole lot of hard work. Coach McKibben, you guys in your leadership, I see great things coming from East Brunswick Soccer. So thank you and good luck this year. All right, I'm here with Sydney and Morgan, part of the girls soccer team. Girls, I'd like to ask you, what are some of your goals this year for the season?
We have a young team, and we're just going to try to develop, get better at every practice, every game. We're just going to try to get better and make sure that we defend our GMC championship. We had 3 years in a row that we won the GMC, so we're going to try to make it a 4th. And as seniors, we're just going to try to get the team like bonding experiences and just every practice, every game, give it our best shot and try to win GMCs again.
That sounds great, and you girls have been working hard. We see you out here over the summer doing your captain's practices, and now the preseason has started, so good luck. Morgan, let me ask you, what are now some of the leaders may have left you last year, and you may be a little young this year. How do you think your leadership is going to bring this group together?
I mean, I really think it's important as leaders to make sure that everyone is comfortable on and off the field, so making sure we get together outside of the games as well as on the field. And it's going to be a young team, so we have to make sure the young kids are really comfortable because they're going to be a big aspect of us winning the games.
Absolutely, and like you said, hard work, teamwork, commitment, that's it, and we're hoping for that 4th GMC championship, and we'd like to see you out here to support the girls, so check schedulestar.com and find out when all the home games are. Thank you, girls, and good luck. All right, I'm here today with Yusef and Brendan from the boys football team. Obviously, you can see them practice here in the background. They've been doing a lot of things over the summer. So, Yusef, tell me a little bit about your team goals this year.
Well, we're looking forward to P-Way on September 11th. We're trying to win that game. We're also trying to make it back to the playoffs, have a winning season, have a good, class year.
Good. Like they said, September 11th is their first home game at 7 o'clock if you'd like to come see them. Now, Brendan, you lost a little bit of leadership last year. How are you guys going to bring this team together?
We're doing a lot of team bonding exercises. We're going out to dinner a lot, having people over at people's houses, and we're making sure we're working hard on the field. And we're just trying to get a good chemistry with everybody so that when it does come to game time, we look good on the field and we're a team.
That's great. That's one of their goals is to become a team and to work hard as a team. And over the summer, they've been working very hard. As we see, practices and double sessions have begun. So, again, guys, good luck, and we wish you luck on September 11th and the entire year.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm here with Rachel and Kara for the field hockey team. And, girls, why don't you tell us a little bit about your goals this season?
Well, we're all a new team because we lost a lot of seniors last year, so we're playing with a lot of first-level varsity. And our goals for the season are to basically just keep growing and learning together and to beat South Plainfield.
Good. Well, it's nice to have goals, and you girls have been working very hard all summer and during the preseason, and you do have a young team. But as that young team, how are you guys and your leadership going to bring this team together?
As co-captains, we're looking to bring a lot of enthusiasm to the team. So if we're making mistakes in practice or in games, we're just encouraging the other players to try their best and learn from their mistakes. We have our green and white scrimmage on Saturday, so that's a really good first bonding experience because we all get to eat afterwards and play as a team. In the preseason, we have a lot of tournaments and we go to camps together, so that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we got really close to the team at sleepaway camp, And we also have pregame pasta parties, which is like a really fun way to get closer to my teammates.
Great, that's important, and we're looking for great things this year, so come out whenever you can. Come see a field hockey game. It's very exciting. I'm here with the boys and girls cross-country team, Andrew, Jared, Brianna, and Danielle, and we just want to talk a little bit about the season. So, guys, why don't you tell me a little bit about your goals this year?
Well, as the boys team, our main goal is to go to groups this year, and we think it's very realistic with the great freshmen we have coming in and the great returning runners.
Our goals as on the girls team is to win GMCs because our whole varsity team is like returning, so we're expecting to do like great things this year as a whole team.
Right, that's great. And you do have a lot of returning people, but what are you going to do for your leadership? You're now these leaders. The leadership that you lost, how are you going to bring back some leadership? What are some of your skills?
I think setting a good example for the team is always important, and making sure that everyone knows what they're doing and can trust the older teammates.
I think something that also is really important is actively participating with the group. So every day we stretch out and we do the warm-up drills together with the team. So that way, we build camaraderie and we really make it's all a team effort in the end.
Well, good. We've seen you training all summer on your own, and now that the preseason has started, we wish you the best of luck. And if you ever get a chance, come out and see a cross-country meet. It's great things and very exciting. I'm here with Gabby and Jenna, part of our girls gymnastics team. Now, girls, tell me a little bit about your goals this year.
Our goals this year is to come together as a team and work as hard as we can and do our best at every meet because we have a really good team. We have a lot of potential, so I think we can do really good.
You girls have been working very hard down here during the preseason, and you did lose a little bit of leadership. So how are you two going to bring this team together?
I think we're just going to try to really get everyone psyched for the season and kind of help everyone cheer everyone on because that's the best thing in gymnastics when all your teammates are cheering for you. So we're going to try to do that and then just have a lot of team bonding things and just have a really fun season.
Good. Well, you guys have a great facility down here. We'd love to see some people come down and watch our gymnastics meets as the girls are hoping to compete hard this season. We hope for good things. Thank you very much, girls, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
I'm here with Jen Chen, one of our seniors here, and we're here on our beautiful new tennis facility. Jen, why don't you tell us a little bit about your team goals this year?
Well, last year was a rebuilding season, so we were still working on our lineup and stuff, and I think this year's going to be a really strong season because we have a lot of returning players and a lot of seniors. Our goal is to recapture the GMC title because we've held that for 8 years in a row, and last year we placed second, but we hope to get first this year.
Good. Those are great goals to have, and we wish you the best of luck working very hard. Also, let's talk about your brand new facility. You were patient last year to have all away games. Now that you have this state-of-the-art facility, how does it play? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, it's great. We like it a lot because we can finally all play on the same courts. And, Dunn's Corner was great, but this is a lot better. And we're really excited to have a lot of home games this year.
Good. I'm here with Shweta, part of the girls' tennis team, one of our seniors. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your team goals?
So my team goals for this year are to motivate everyone. Last year we were a little bit dispirited, so I just want to get everyone in good spirits. I want everyone to be united. I want everyone to be friends with one another. We need to have a close bond, and I feel like we should all do our own part to help out our coach, who has a lot of responsibilities on her hand. And especially now as a senior, I just want to really lead the team to victory, GMCs, and states, everything from there on.
Okay, well, we are expecting a lot of good things from you and your seniors to help out and bring this group together. Brand new facility. You guys had to play all away games last year. Tell us a little bit about this facility and what you like about it.
So I'm so glad to have these courts back. They're really working out for us. It's so much more convenient. We just come here. We won't need buses or anything. I really like the feel of the courts. It's really good to run on and even warm up on. Everything is really good. No cracks, no dead spots. I feel like I could definitely win on these courts.
Oh, good. We're hoping for a lot of great things from the tennis team, so good luck, and we hope to see a lot of victories. I'm here with Verinda and Jackie, part of our girls' volleyball team. First, I'd like to say, girls, what are your goals this year as a team?
Well, we really want to bring the team together as one of the main goals. We want to work hard each practice as we want to get stronger as a team, for sure. And we want to win games this year. It's pretty satisfying when we win games. It's our hard work pouring into each game, and I think it's really important for us.
Well, you girls have been working very hard in the new facility. But first, before we get to that, Jackie, tell me a little bit about how your leadership is going to bring this team together.
I think we have so many leaders on this team this year, even besides who's going to be a captain. Everybody out here is a leader. We have a lot of seniors this year. We have 9 seniors on the team. And I think that's really going to bring our team together and help us have a successful season.
That's right, Jackie. Your leadership in the senior group will help bring the young girls along, so we appreciate all that you do. Let's talk about the facility. Unfortunately, the main gym, or fortunately, the main gym is being renovated. Right now, your home court is going to be Churchill. So what would you like from your teammates in the community to come and support you?
We love it out here in Churchill. It's a great gym, great floors, great bleachers for plenty of fans. And speaking of that, we would love for the Bear Den and the rest of the student body to come out and support our games this year.
Okay, well, thank you, and girls, your hard work. Let's hope it pays off this season. We hope everybody comes out to support the girls and the rest of all fall sports. Thank you. I'd also like to thank the administration, our trainers, our coaches, EBTV, the Board of Administration, the Board of Education for all of their help and their support for our athletics. We'd love to see as many of the community out here to support our athletes, so please come out and go Bears.
Hi, it's Mayor David Stahl with another edition of Business Spotlight. I'm at the brand new Investors Bank at 645 Route 18 South with Robert Jordan, the branch manager here. And first of all, I welcome you to East Brunswick. I know we did an opening not too long ago, but how's business been so far?
Business has been great. Since our grand opening, which happened on August 15th, we've had a tremendous response to the community. And what I like about it is the involvement with East Brunswick and the township as well. So things are looking up.
Robert, we know there's lots of banks out there. What makes Investors Bank so much different from the other banks?
Well, Your Honor, I think our commitment, our community involvement, and our cooperation with the community is one of the things that puts us above the rest of the banks. Also, our vision in terms of how we want to do banking, and we want to do banking with the community. So that makes us set apart. We also have foundations that initiate things in terms of helping the community as well.
That's great. In terms of the banking services that you offer here, let's first talk about individuals and not businesses. What services do you typically offer?
Well, we're a full-service bank. We offer a checking account, savings account, loans, mortgages, and things like that. We also offer investment products as well. What we try to do is have a genre of every type of product that you could use in a financial situation. And also what we try to do is make sure we tailor it to your needs and not something that we just want to sell you.
And I know there's been the advent of the mobile banking. I'm sure Investors Bank is right in process with that as well.
Yes, as a matter of fact, we just cut over to our new core system, which enhanced our online banking and our mobile app as well. We also have the features, as all the other banks, of doing deposits on the run and things of that nature as well.
I'm still old-fashioned. I like seeing the human touch, you know. I think that's also important for a lot of your customers.
Well, that's why we're here. We chose East Brunswick in terms of making sure that we were right in the middle of the community, but this particular location gives us both the business side and the retail side that we can touch.
I think Investors Bank, I know, as I drive around Middlesex County, you know, has really grown in its terms of its presence in the county. So I'm sure that even makes it easier for your customers, no matter if they're not even in East Brunswick, they can visit an Investors Bank somewhere else.
Absolutely. We have currently now about 138 locations, which will probably grow to about 150 by the end of next year.
And in terms of if you're a local business who wants to maybe switch their banking over here?
Well, we make it easier for you to switch because of the fact that we do hands-on banking, which is one of the things that we're known for. We can guide you and walk you through those particular instances in regards to making sure that the transition is easy and it's hassle-free for you.
Robert, you've mentioned the word community a lot. I know it means so much to you here at Investors Bank. Why don't you expand upon that a little bit?
Well, I think if you can see behind me the backdrop, and it says community, cooperation, and commitment. That's what we stand for, and that's the focus of what our platform is in terms of banking. With that, what we like to do, we like to go out in the community and be a part of the community. If we're going to do business in the community, we think we should be a part of that. And that means that we would actually be there doing stuff in the community, like any functions or things like that, any volunteers or situations like that. We want to be a part of that because if we would like you to bank with us, we want you to know that we're here for you, not only just to get your money, but to help out in the community as well.
Well, I think that's a great reason why Investors Bank, despite being a very large institution, will be so successful because everyone likes the neighborhood kind of banking system.
Exactly, and that's why we're here. We're like that little mom and pop bank in terms of getting that feel. While we are a big organization, we'd like to think of ourselves as just a corner bank or a community bank that helps everyone.
And the bigness of Investors Bank, but allows you to do many different things that a neighborhood bank couldn't do.
Exactly, and that gives us the versatility and, as you said, the overall flexibility to be involved as much as we possibly can.
That's great. Let's just go over the basics for our residents who are watching. Your hours?
My hours are currently Monday to Wednesday from 8:30 to 5, and then on Thursday and Fridays we have a late night, which is 6 o'clock, and on Saturdays we're open from 9 to 1.
And I also mentioned you obviously have the usual drive-through at a branch here.
Yes, we do have the drive-through. As a matter of fact, we have the latest technology. As you know, technology creeps into everything. We have a camera there that allows us to see everything and allows you to see us while we're doing your transaction. And we also have the ability to have a little bit of conversation on you while we're doing your transaction. So it's kind of nice.
That's great. Speaking of conversation, what's your phone number up here?
My phone number is 732-613-5710.
Robert, we welcome you again to East Brunswick. We know you can do a wonderful job up here, and welcome to the community.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
As we say in East Brunswick, when we do our business spotlight, we like to shop East Brunswick. Again, here we have a brand new bank at 645 Route 18 South, Investors Bank. So if you're looking for either a new bank or maybe not happy with your current bank, come talk to Robert and his staff at Investors Bank, 645 Route 18 South. Thanks so much for watching.
Hi, my name is Tom Frascator. I'm the director of the producers at Playhouse 22. It is a wild, fun show. It's just, if you know anything about Mel Brooks, he wrote it, and it's that kind of humor. It's pedal to the metal with a really silly story about two theatrical producers who think they can get rich by raising far more money than they ever hoped they could possibly raise from a bunch of different little old lady sources to put on a terrible Broadway show. In the hope that it will fail. Because once it fails, you don't have to pay off the investors. So you raise a tremendous amount of money. You make sure the show fails by getting the worst director, the worst actors, the worst script, which results in the most horrific production you've ever seen and one of the funniest moments I've ever seen on stage, which is Springtime for Hitler in the second act of the show.
Hitler, there, was a painter. He could paint an entire apartment in one afternoon, 2 coats. Exactly why we want to produce your play, to show the world the true Hitler, the Hitler you loved, the Hitler you knew, the Hitler with a song in his heart. I always had the biggest hits, the biggest
It's a terrific cast. I mean, there's some great voices. The songs are bright, funny. The show moves. The cast is terrific and funny. I mean, funny is the bottom line of the producers. For anyone who saw it on Broadway, they remember it very fondly. It just never stops. If you leave the theater, your stomach doesn't hurt a little bit, or if you don't miss a joke because you're laughing at the last one, we're probably doing it wrong.
The reviews come out a lot sooner when the critics leave at intermission. By the end of Funny Boy, Max Bialystok's hopeless musical of Hamlet, everyone is dead. They were the lucky ones. And this is the best review we got. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Me and you.
It's been a complete pleasure. Everyone here at Playhouse 22 is just a dream to work with. You know, from the tech people who are just, you know, fierce in their commitment to getting everything right, to the actors who are amazingly talented and focused, to the producer himself, who's just, he can't do enough for you. It's just been for me, it's been a terrific experience. I hope the show is as good as the people in it.
Then you got it, loved it, step that up in front your stuff. People tell you modesty I wear too, but in the theater modesty can
for a good time. That's a silly thing to say, but the producers is a really good time. Come see some really talented people do some absolutely ridiculous stuff. You're going to laugh, you're going to clap, you're going to enjoy yourself. Don't miss it.
Hello everyone, it's Al Nygren here, director of the New Jersey Film Festival. I'm back with another filmmaker interview for you. Before I bring on our guests, I'd like to just mention to you that the New Jersey Film Festival Fall 2015 season will be kicking off on September 11th and will be running on selected Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evenings through October 18th. We have over 25 films that will be premiering, as well as the best of films that we screened over the summer. So there's a lot of wonderful stuff to see on the big screen at our wonderful space at Rutgers University. Today I have two guests, the producer and director, co-director, co-writers of a wonderful feature film called All in Time. Please welcome Chris Fetchko and Marina Donahue. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us.
So this film is about a banker named Charlie, and he's kind of sick and tired of working for Lehman Brothers in the city as a banker. He's making lots of money, buys a house for his folks. Get the sense that he was not always, his family's not very wealthy, but he wants to follow his dream, and his dream is to try to promote and pick up his favorite band, the Danzels. So he goes back to Pennsylvania, to his hometown, I guess, right? And tell us a little bit more about this film. What does Charlie do?
Well, the film sort of started off kind of autobiographical. I was working in the city as an accountant, not at Lehman Brothers, but there's a band called the Badleys, which is a Pennsylvania band. They had a couple successes in the mid-90s, and that's where I'm from. And when I moved to New York, I would find myself going home a lot to follow this band. And I was always frustrated because I really loved this band and they weren't going the way, their career wasn't going the way I thought it would go. So I actually did quit my job and move back home to manage these guys.
Wow.
So that's where the impetus for the...
Is Wilkes-Barre?
Around there, yeah.
Oh,
the movie's set in a town called Wilkes-Barre. I'm from a town that's a little bit near there, but Pennsylvania is like kind of New Jersey, where it's just a bunch of little small towns come together. But that's where the story came from. And I always wanted to make. I did some film before. I did some film work before as I was doing music, and I always wanted to make a music film to really portray how the music industry really is. You know, there's a lot of glamorization of the music business in film, and this is more of a real, like, what's it like to be in a working band kind of thing. And
the Badleys are the Danzels, right?
Right.
Those are the actual band members. They're really great actors as well.
Yeah, there's two of the actual band members are in the movie, and then two of them were actors.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. And the music in the film is also one of the highlights, and it features the music of the Badleys as the Danzels.
Right.
And then there's also Laura Shea, who does the music of Laura Kelly.
Exactly.
And I think that was also the interlude music is really what keeps the film flowing smoothly. But tell us more about the movie, Marina.
Well, we like to call it a feel-good movie about following your dream, and it's about the choices that we make in life and how sometimes what we think at the time might be the worst thing that ever happened to us sometimes turns out to be the best.
Yeah.
And so people seem to be really relating. We get a lot of people coming down the aisles after the film to say, "Oh my gosh, I can relate so much to this film," and of all ages too. We have characters of all ages in our film that they're all kind of making decisions in their life choices, and there really is no right way. And everything kind of happens for a reason, and so we've got kind of that nice message But it's also funny. We were really enjoying watching the audience get into the film and start laughing and really going for the ride. It's a film that really takes you somewhere where you didn't expect to go.
Yeah.
We have some twists and turns, and it's a film that starts slowly and builds and builds and builds and builds and builds, and by the end, people are so excited. And so it's a good ride.
Our jury felt the same way, and at first we get a lot of films, and you think, okay, another kind of angst movie of a young man who's trying to find his way, but it's an interesting journey because it's not what you think it's going to be.
Right.
And as I mentioned to you before, there is a moment where the movie shifts, and it shifts again.
Right.
But I think what you had mentioned before about the bad things actually being good things is one of the lines from the movie.
Right, it is. Yeah. We have some really sweet lines in the movie that are touching people, and I noticed on Facebook the other day that people, after they had seen it, were they were younger girls in their 20s. They were quoting one of the lines like, that it had meant so much to them that. So that was really neat to me, having written that line, to see that it's touching people. So I don't want to say what it is because everybody takes a different line away from the film. But we have an amazing actress. We have all of our actors
tell us
and
about
actresses.
Them. That was my next question.
Yeah, they're incredible. We got so lucky with our casting. We actually shot this film 4 years ago, and at the time that we cast. Many of these actors were still unknown, relatively unknown actors out of New York City and Los Angeles. And since then, they've really gone on to some great things. So we got really lucky with that. Well, what you want to talk about Lynn Cohen? And
Lynn Cohen is... she's probably best known. Yeah, she plays the older lady, the older neighbor. She's probably best known for her role as Magda in Sex and the City, and she was in The Hunger Games as Mags. I did a film called Eavesdrop. I produced that with her, and it was like a dream to work with her. She's a veteran of film. God knows how many films she's done at this point, and she was by far the easiest person I've ever worked with in my life. And when I originally came up with the idea for the story, I really was trying to figure out how I could get her in. So there's the role of the neighbor was actually written for her, which was really great to see that come to life when she was available to do it, and she responded to the script and stuff. So that was really fun.
I mean, the film is set in the 90s. We have about a minute to go. Tell our audience why they should come to see this film. As briefly as you can.
If you like music, you have to see this movie. Come find me afterwards if you come see this movie and you don't like the music, and I won't give you your money back because we're low-budget filmmakers, but I'll say I'm sorry. But if you like music, come see this movie, and it's a great love story, but it's also a great life lesson.
Yeah.
And I think, like you said, a lot of films start out a certain way, and you kind of predict where it's going to go. I promise you won't predict
you can't do this
where this one's going to go.
Yeah,
so I think if you like music, you want to go for a good ride. I think if you come check out the film, you won't be disappointed.
I agree. Well, it was wonderful having you guys here. By the way, folks, both of these wonderful people will also be at the screening, the New Jersey premiere of All in Time on Sunday, September 20th at 7 p.m. Remember, Foster Dog, the short film, will precede All in Time. It's only 15 minutes. And that's going to be at 7 p.m. then on September 20th in Voorhees 105 at Rutgers University, 71 Hamilton Street, New Brunswick, New Jersey. All for only $10 general admission. It's a great opportunity to meet filmmakers, interact with them. You also get free food courtesy of Jimmy John's. So please come and join us, and hope you will too. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
It was great having you.
Thank you.
It's great being here. Thank you.
Okay, look. Pay attention, Clark. This is your first marketing lesson. You see, the major labels pay $2 a unit to get this kind of store placement. It's free if you do it yourself. My apologies if you are a Bengals fan.